Today, we gather here with heavy hearts to say goodbye to a talented artist, a cherished friend, and an unwavering advocate for equality, Gavin Creel. Born on April 18, 1976, Gavin touched countless lives with his talent and warmth. His passing at 3 a.m. EST on September 30, 2024, after battling a rare form of spinal cancer, has left an immense void in all our lives. Gavin was more than just a Broadway star. He was a symbol of love and courage in the LGBTQ+ community, and his legacy will forever inspire us. His bravery in facing both the illness and the challenges of his career reminded us all of the importance of resilience and authenticity, even in the face of the toughest battles. Gavin's brilliant performances in The Book of Mormon, Thoroughly Modern Millie, and Hello, Dolly have left an indelible mark on Broadway. But beyond the stage, Gavin lived a life full of deep and genuine love, touching the hearts of everyone fortunate enough to know him. One of the most important relationships in Gavin's life was with Jonathan Groff. After Gavin's passing, Jonathan shared a beautiful tribute on social media, accompanied by a photo of the two of them smiling together. He wrote, "Thank you, Gavin, for every beautiful moment we shared. My heart will always hold you, forever." These words reflect the depth of their bond and Gavin's significant impact on everyone around him. Aaron Tveit, another close friend and fellow Broadway star, expressed his grief, writing, "Gavin always brought joy and warmth to everyone fortunate enough to work with him. Losing him feels like the world has lost a little of its light." Aaron's words speak to the love and admiration that Gavin inspired in everyone who knew him. Looking around, I see not just familiar faces, but also hearts united in honoring Gavin's memory with love and respect. Many friends and colleagues like Kristen Chenoweth, Audra McDonald, and Michael Urie have shared tributes online, expressing their gratitude for Gavin's endless inspiration and support. Gavin lived his life with a passionate love for the arts and the people around him. His legacy is not only in his incredible performances, but also in the love, loyalty, and unwavering dedication he gave to others. Today we remember not just an incredible artist, but a beautiful soul who will continue to inspire us all. Rest in peace, Gavin. You will forever be in our hearts, forever. As we gather to honor the incredible legacies of Gavin Creel, it is fitting that we also celebrate the life of an icon, James Earl Jones. Born on January 17, 1931, James gave us not just his legendary voice, but also his boundless courage, inspiration, and art that defined resilience. James passed away on September 9, 2024, at the age of 93, leaving an indelible mark on Broadway, cinema, and the LGBTQ+ community. His legacy will continue to resonate for generations to come. James Earl Jones is perhaps best remembered for his commanding voice, that of Mufasa, Darth Vader, and countless iconic characters. But beyond his fame, James brought a deep humanity to every performance. He didn't just act, he lived his characters, transforming scripts into moments that touched on profound truths about the human condition. His work resonated with audiences around the world, making him a beloved figure not only in entertainment, but also in countless hearts. James's career spanned over 6 decades, marked by perseverance and greatness. Despite a debilitating stutter in his youth, James overcame that challenge through sheer determination and the power of theater. What was once a barrier became his most cherished gift. His journey exemplifies resilience and passion, qualities that resonate deeply with the LGBTQ+ community, who often face struggles to find their voices in a world that may not always listen. James did more than captivate audiences, he supported and uplifted others. He was a dedicated ally to the LGBTQ+ community, advocating for equality and using his platform to amplify marginalized voices. Kristen Chenoweth said, "James Earl Jones has this way of making you feel safe, like your voice matters, like your story matters. He's a giant not just for his talent, but for his heart." Bernadette Peters added that James always encouraged us to be brave, to take risks, and to own our space. His courage in standing with the vulnerable gave strength to many, not just in the arts but beyond. His off-stage contributions were just as impactful. James was known for his kindness and generosity, always ready with a word of encouragement. Michael Urie called him the most generous performer I've ever met, always willing to lift others up. He gave his time to mentor young actors, support his craft, and champion equality, making him an inspiration on and off the stage. Today, we honor James Earl Jones for showing us that love, courage, and art can transform the world. His voice, a mighty roar or a whisper of hope, will forever inspire us. Thank you, James, for sharing not only your talent, but your heart. May your spirit continue to guide us all. As we remember Gavin Creel and celebrate his legacy, we also honor another remarkable figure from the Broadway and LGBTQ+ community, Ken Page. Born on January 20th, 1954, Ken was a man whose talent, kindness, and love were as boundless as his deep, resonant voice. He was not just an actor or Broadway legend. He was a force of nature, a beacon of light, and a soul whose generosity touched everyone fortunate enough to know him. His passing at age 70 on September 30th, 2024, due to complications from heart failure, leaves an irreplaceable void, but his spirit and love will stay with us forever, inspiring future generations. Looking around at all of you gathered here, I see a community brought together not only by the loss of Ken, but by the immense gratitude we feel for having known him. We remember his laughter, his storytelling, and how he could make any room he entered feel alive with warmth and love. The lessons he left us are not just those of performance, but those of compassion. How he supported the young artists, how he fought for every voice to be heard, and how he made each person feel valued and seen. Our friends and colleagues have spoken so much about what Ken meant to them. Kristen Chenoweth shared, "Ken was the kindest soul with a voice like no other. He gave his heart in every performance, but more than that, he gave his heart to people." Bernadette Peters also expressed, "Ken Page was an icon not just because of his incredible talent, but because of his huge heart. He was love incarnate, and he lived that love every day." For each of us, there was a moment when Ken touched our lives. Maybe it was seeing him on stage and being overwhelmed by his presence. Or perhaps it was a kind word he said when we needed it most. Michael Urie described it best. "Ken had a gift for making you feel like you mattered, that your voice mattered, and that together we could create something beautiful." Ken didn't just stand on stages, he built bridges between people with his humanity. As we remember Ken Page today, we are reminded of the immense power that comes from living authentically and sharing our gifts with the world. Ken's voice may no longer echo on the stage, but it resonates within each of us, in every note we sing, every story we tell, and every act of kindness we share. Rest in peace, Ken Page. Your legacy of love, compassion, and art will forever inspire us. As we honor the remarkable lives of Gavin Creel, Ken Page, and James Earl Jones, we also take time to celebrate Chad McQueen, a man who carved out his own unique legacy in Hollywood, racing, and advocacy. Born on December 28, 1960, Chad, the son of the legendary Steve McQueen, embodied adventure, resilience, and a passion for both film and speed. He passed away on September 15, 2024, at age 63, following complications from a stroke. Chad's journey was one of honoring his father's memory while forging his own path, driven by a love for cars, stunts, and his dedication to the LGBTQ+ community. Growing up amidst Hollywood's glamour, Chad embraced a deep love for motorsport that allowed him to live on the edge, just like his famous father, the King of Cool. His role in films like The Karate Kid displayed his natural charisma, while his devotion to racing captured his unfiltered passion for speed. Despite the immense pressures of living in his father's shadow, Chad carved his own identity with grace, proving his talent on screen and behind the wheel. But Chad's true greatness lay in his advocacy and relationships. He was a steadfast ally to the LGBTQ+ community, supporting equal rights and visibility for all. Quietly but genuinely, Chad used his platform to raise awareness for LGBTQ+ youth, impacting lives by advocating for representation. His courage in standing by marginalized voices spoke volumes about his values, even if he did it without fanfare. Central to Chad's life was his love for Michael Dunn, a talented automotive artist. Their relationship was a testament to mutual respect, passion, and love, offering Chad balance amid Hollywood's chaos. Michael once said, "Chad made you feel like the only person in the room." His focus and warmth were overwhelming in the most beautiful way. Their love story shone brightly in an era when same-sex relationships faced resistance. Chad's openness inspired others to embrace their truth, no matter the challenges. Chad McQueen's legacy is more than his on-screen roles or racing talent. It is a story of love, resilience, and advocacy. His life served as an anchor for many, showing that true courage comes from authenticity. As James Earl Jones once said, "True courage isn't just about facing the racetrack, it's about facing the world as yourself, with your heart exposed." Chad did just that, every day. Today we honor Chad McQueen, a man whose adventurous spirit and fierce love will forever inspire us to live boldly and love deeply. Rest in peace, Chad. Your courage, passion, and legacy live on, As we celebrate the lives of Gavin Creel, Ken Page, James Earl Jones, and Chad McQueen, we honor Matt Napolitano, an inspiring figure whose dedication to journalism, advocacy, and the LGBTQ+ community touched countless lives. Born on August 22, 1984, Matt was known for his compassion and unwavering commitment to equality. His unexpected passing in late September 2024 due to a car accident left an immense void in the hearts of those who knew him. Matt left an indelible mark on the world through his work and relationships, continuously striving to amplify the voices of the underrepresented and to make a meaningful impact in the lives of those around him. Matt gained recognition as a journalist and broadcaster, becoming a leading voice for LGBTQ+ issues in media. As an openly gay man, he used his platform to amplify the voices of the LGBTQ+ community, interviewing public figures and advocating for equal rights. His work wasn't just about telling stories, it was about giving people hope. Matt's contributions, including his efforts to promote LGBTQ+ relationships in mainstream media, made him a beloved figure both within and outside the community. A significant part of Matt's legacy was his love for his partner, Alex Rodriguez, an LGBTQ+ rights attorney. Their relationship embodied the values Matt championed: love, equality, and resilience. They supported each other's endeavors and became a beacon of hope for many within the community. Kristen Chenoweth once said, "Matt and Alex's love story is what we need more of. Two people using their love not just to enrich their own lives, but to uplift an entire community." Matt was also a tireless advocate for LGBTQ+ youth, working with organizations like the Trevor Project and GLAAD. He believed in visibility, but also in taking action to help those who needed it most. Michael Urie remarked, "Matt wasn't just about talking, he put his energy into making sure LGBTQ+ youth had the resources they needed." Matt's personal journey, growing up in a conservative environment, was filled with challenges, but it fueled his passion for helping others. He often spoke about the importance of embracing one's true self and being proud of who you are. His story inspired countless people to live authentically and fearlessly. We honor not only the journalist and advocate, but the partner and friend who used his voice for change. His life is a reminder that love and resilience can lead to profound transformation, and that we all have the power to uplift one another. We have come together to honor the extraordinary lives of Gavin Creel, Ken Page, James Earl Jones, and Chad McQueen, individuals who have left brilliant legacies in the arts, racing, and the fight for equality. They have captured our hearts not only through their talents, but also through their courage, love, and unwavering commitment to the community. The flames they have ignited will continue to inspire generations to come. Thank you for living fully, for loving deeply, and for leaving an indelible mark on all our hearts. If you enjoyed these stories, don't forget to check out the upcoming videos on the Rainbow Spotlight channel. Hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of our stories. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.